Well, for free? We are live, friends.
Oh.
Yeah, and? You think that's going to stop us?
I
No.
finally opened my mouth, and that's what happened. Great.
No, they didn't hear
Oh.
that. They didn't hear that.
Oh,
Wait, I have
they didn't
this.
hear it.
Lord have mercy. Just Lord have mercy. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everyone.
You'll never know.
First things first, thank you so much for the follow, Dokepi. Welcome in. Happy to have you. Yeah, we are here. We are live with D&D. Woohoo. Last we left off, our dear party has been investigating quite the mystery. First having discovered a whole underground city where there wasn't supposed to be anything. And then something about some disappearances and maybe a cult? Any theories so far, friends? Anybody you don't trust?
This mayor!
The mayor.
Yeah, they're
Ah.
probably a vampire.
Ah, yes. The vampire
Trade off with the vampires
accusations.
again, huh?
Yeah. Alright, does anybody need a recap? Anything you want to
Please.
say?
Please recap.
Recap? Okay. Alright.
Your boy here forgot to rewatch.
For shame. Alright, so you guys managed to make it down into the depths. You made it out of the cave system and discovered a bit of an underground city. Having ventured into a tavern that seemed quite lively, yet very insular in the way that people were reacting to newcomers. You meet... what's his name? I forgot his name.
Vizine?
You meet Vizine, yes. The elf bartender slash owner of the tavern, who may or may not have a little thing for our dear friend Irie.
I think that's more than a little.
Lear and Frox decide that it's in their best interest to go adventuring without the rest of the party, while the rest of the party finally feeds Aegis and Puff, and they are death rolling on the floor with a pig carcass.
What about that?
I love my nephew.
I
Grease
forgot about that.
flying everywhere. Kaya steps outside by herself and is told by two little halflings that she should never go anywhere by herself, that people have been disappearing. Separately, Lear and Frox also find evidence of this, as many of the houses have been kind of boarded up with like missing posters on the walls, to the point of entire families having disappeared. Eventually, having met back up, they share their suspicions of Vizine when one of the halflings that warned Kaya goes missing. And Vizine arrives to try and assist with whatever is going on, and takes them to Sorella, the mayor of the de facto mayor of this underground city, who has some things in her office that Kaya seems rather interested in. Her office being what's currently on screen. That being said, she shares with you all that she's pretty sure the kidnappings are the fault of certain cultists that have been spotted at the docks, and she's tasked you to get rid of them. Irie, however, saw something out of the corner of her eye that didn't seem quite alive.
Dun, dun, dun.
Indeed.
First things first.
Oh yeah, it's a vampire.
Is there
I knew it.
somewhere I can wash my hands? They're still sticky.
Yeah? I forgot about the frogs. Yeah, so
You get used to it.
just kind of looks at you
I don't want to get used to it though.
as she
Suck
points
it up,
to
Bartok.
like a corner, like a corridor outside of her office. It's like the bathroom's over there.
Okay.
I would
I
advise you
don't wanna
take the
get
stinky
kidnapped.
one with you, but
Yeah. I don't think he will go anywhere near water.
typically
I just kind of like spin in circles and it's like, okay, I'll just deal with it. It's fine. It's fine.
If you dunk me in water, there will be consequences.
I will do it another day. Not while I can maybe get kidnapped.
Is it gremlins that are weak to water?
I think so. Also
Hmm.
vampires.
I knew it.
Okay, secondary goal of the campaign is now become find Kaya vampire.
Yeah.
Find Kaya vampire, bathe frogs.
Valid. Very valid.
I need to
Alright.
get my hands on some holy water.
What will you all do?
Well, I was told that I don't get to have any of my questions answered until after this is completed, right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Okay.
So, what information do we have on this supposed cult situation?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
I can ask in character.
Okay. Well, we know that they have been recently engaging in quite a bit of disappearances, I'm assuming, considering half of my populace has suddenly gone missing.
Quite a few.
They tend to congregate near the docks on the other end of the slums. Presumably that's how they're smuggling people in and out. Where the people go once they've left, I have no idea. I, at this point, have very little hope that they are even alive. But I suspect whatever ghoulish monstrosity you claim to have seen outside this office might have something to do with that.
So, do we think that the best way to reach these people is to get taken? Or some other way?
I mean, we could maybe just start by going to the docks.
I suppose.
If we
And
got
as a
taken, then we'd
bonus,
be
hey
separated.
Frogs, there might be stuff there that you can snoop in at the docks too. You like that idea, don't you? You want
I
to
love it.
snoop?
I love it. Gimme.
Well, I
I start dragging Lear.
Oh no, no, the stickiness.
I
You get used to it.
And she turns and she looks at Kaya and she kind of gives you a little bit of a smile. And I will answer whatever questions you have upon your return, if you return.
I will.
Good luck then, little mage.
Okay, is Vizine still in this room? Because he did bring us to her.
He is indeed. He's kind of standing back towards the door.
Okay, I'm gonna wink at him before I leave.
You see this man blush. This elf with this high-ass ponytail is like, ooh.
I can't
Delightful.
wait to see Irie completely play this fool.
I
Can't
lean over
wait
to
for us to
Irie.
get a discount at the end, right, guys?
Mhm.
I'm gonna lean over to Irie and like whisper, be like, "Make sure you make him look in a mirror. You gotta make sure he has a reflection."
I will, don't worry.
Okay.
If he's a vampire, I'll come straight to you.
Okay. And I'll study up on how to make sure to take out vampires.
Oh, excellent.
Is it not just a stake to the heart?
I don't. He does
We'll
run
double,
in.
we'll double check. Double check.
He runs an inn. We'll order steak, and then and then if he ends up being a vampire, bam, we smack him with it.
Y'all are having this
Okay.
conversation directly in front of this man who is looking at Sorella like he's a kicked puppy. He's like, what do I do? Please don't hit me with steak. That's just a
I
waste
would-
of steak.
I would not. I would never. I lean over and I whisper, unless he's a vampire.
I'm not a vampire.
I'm gonna
That's the thing I'll say.
go over to him and like kind of like pat him on his face, like on his like cheek, be like, "It's okay, hun," and then I'm gonna leave.
His face was like hot to the touch from the
Excellent.
blush. Mhm.
I give him the pointing to my eyes and then pointing to him before I walk after.
Okay.
I just flip them off as I walk out.
I hit my head on the telescope as we're walking out.
It's your bonk. It's a hollow sound.
Fuck!
Who taught Aegis that word?
Oh no.
I
When
did.
did you teach him that word?
Rocks!
Not innocent Aegis.
Alright, so let me get the map back up for you. Where did I put it? Nope, wrong one. Aha, there we go. Alright, so we have the map in front of you.
I just realized how impractical the design of that telescope was.
Mhm.
But anyway.
I think we had that conversation last time.
Yeah,
You also forget we're underground.
But just like half of the cogwheel was inusable because the seat would have just collided with the
Guys,
infrastructure.
it wasn't a telescope. It was just a really, really impractical microscope.
Haru, you're fucking with the immersion.
Oh my bad.
No, that was actually a conversation you guys had with Cirilla last time. She was very dodgy about the mic.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
we did talk about it.
Picture up to my dice, and now I can't find it. Anyway,
my
decide
dice.
where you want to go.
Where's your
You
Ugg?
should keep it in an Ugg.
I
Where's your
am
Ugg?
still dragging Lear straight to the docks.
I guess we're going to the docks.
Okay,
side.
we're all going to the docks.
Hey guys, do we know how to get to the docks?
Everybody turns. Did he follow us out? What's his name? Vizier? Did he follow us out?
Vazine did not. Well,
Oh,
he's like standing at the threshold of the
I feel like we all just turn towards him and go, "Where's the docks?"
he just kind of points in a direction. He's like south from here.
I'll blow him a kiss and leave.
He just
Lear is folding him.
As I follow after, I walk up next to Aegis, and I just want to be like, isn't... I know we never really asked the question, but why are there docks underground?
Well, there is water underground.
Yeah, but like, where are these ships going?
To the other side of the water that's underground.
Shiny, 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 shiny.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how are all these people getting down here that in a city that's not supposed to exist? I really don't
Yeah.
feel like we should be able to question any of this at this point. Where'd the city come from?
Valid.
Who knows? We'll figure it out.
as you guys are walking, you do see the occasional goblin just kind of like scattering through the kind of small alleyways, just very small tight spaces. The closer and closer you guys get to what presumably are another area that is relatively inhabited in this underground city. All of the houses and the buildings are all clustered together in these tight, smelly shambles of ruins that have kind of been quote unquote fixed up with different bits of material covering holes in the ceilings and the sides of walls and things like that. You do see quite a few different groups of people kind of moving through here. Like I said, you've seen the goblins. You spot a couple tabaxi kind of hiding, kind of trying to keep to themselves, ears kind of flicking like they're trying to listen for any danger. You see a group of small halflings clustered up together, some elves, half elves, all of them. Every time you see them, once again, like in the inn, they're all trying to stay as close together as possible.
I'm making sure to watch every dark alleyway and corner. I'm looking out.
Make
for
sure to
any,
look after those tabaxis and goblins. They're shifty.
I'm more looking for the vampires.
They could be vampires too. Don't you worry.
They're goblin vampires.
Mm.
Do the goblins look different than Frox, or are they roughly like same-ish looking?
They look roughly the same. Cleaner.
That was about to ask.
Not nearly as handsome as Frox, though.
Cleaner.
Don't worry, we'll be able to identify frogs by smell, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to, I guess, look around. Can I roll a perception to see if there's any, like, signage or anything guiding us to the dock direction?
Go for it.
Hold on, I gotta... What is my perception? Okay, that's,
do this every time.
That's a 9, because I nat 1'd it.
You
Oh,
nat one
no.
it?
Yeah, I nat 1'd it.
But it's a nat
We
one.
barely said it. That's the first roll in that one.
Kaya
Yeah.
is so focused on the idea of vampires that she's just gone. Like
Aya's the vampire.
everything is vampires. Like she sees a shadow, it's a vampire. There's a pothole she tripped over because she wasn't paying attention. The vampires got her. Like the smell of cooking meat, the vampires are having a bonfire.
Vampire.
Frox's wretched stank vampire.
Vampire.
The smell of a vampire. It's the smell of death.
The smell of death, yeah.
The smell of a vampire.
I feel like that's more of a repellent on us.
Does
Guys,
frog smell like
Oh,
garlic?
that one's already dead.
I was
should
about to
just
say,
potion
it's like,
drink blood
guys.
from that one. It's probably spoiled.
we forgot to get garlic before we left.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need someone else to guide us because clearly I'm not
Yeah,
done.
alright, I see Kaya just completely zone in on anything but our path, and I'm gonna grab her hand, and can I look and see if I can figure out a way to the docks?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Hey. Alright, that's a 14.
14, yeah. So you can't really see a path because these houses are so kind of haphazard and kind of clustered together in a way that doesn't really make sense, that there doesn't really seem to be any direct signage or pathways or anything like that. However, you do smell salt water. And you
Okay.
can tell what direction it's coming from.
Alright, so I'll start walking us over that way.
Okay.
I'll still hold on to Kaya's hand because I don't want her to run off in search of vampires.
That is probably a very good idea, knowing Kaya.
Did you see that person in the alleyway?
Yes, Kaya. We saw the person.
Okay.
No,
well, if
it's
you
not-
see
it's not
bats
a
come out of
vampire.
there instead.
It's not. No, more likely rats. They're more
Okay.
likely rats.
I'm just saying.
To be fair, there's flightless bats. So
I'm going to let Frox out, or yeah, Frox out. Crocs out, and then tell him to just stay up in the sky and look over us.
Okay. Crocs flies kind of straight overhead, just kind of keeping an eye on you guys, just kind of coasting as you guys are walking. Who is at the very back of the group?
Oh boy.
Probably me.
Aegis, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Which dice again?
20.
D20.
Oh boy. I remember from last time. Dom taught me it's the one with the 20 on it.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
only have like the 3 dice out I told you to keep out because you will
You
probably.
think I remember which 3 those are?
Motherfucker!
Just let him do what he's gonna do. It's okay.
Yeah,
He's got this. He's learning.
Yeah.
my eyes track Crocs.
Showed him the dice last.
I'm just like,
Come on,
Crocs
baby.
looks
I can't say
awfully
last one.
bat-like.
Oh god. Skadoosh.
Do I hear
I got
Kaya
a
say this?
4.
A 4?
I got a 4. Wait, is there a multiplier for perception?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Go
Oh,
and
okay.
look on your character sheet. There should be a little thing above the skills that says perception.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Oh, okay, so I got an 8.
An 8. Okay. Aegis, you smell the salt water. And in the back of your mind, there is a smidge of fear
Oh no.
beginning to like creep up your spine.
No! Aegis just drops to the floor in a fetal position.
Just the slightest bit of fear.
Yup.
The vampires got him! Everybody look around!
He's dumb. He doesn't know how to process fear.
Alright, the rest of the party just sees this big lizard man who you witnessed multiple times punch through solid rock, drop to the floor in a fetal position.
Yeah, he
Did
can
not
punch through
expect-
solid rock. He doesn't know what fear feels like.
Yeah.
I was
No,
not
I-
expecting this
that's
this
I
soon.
run over to Aegis
Guys,
and
I
I
got
climb
this.
onto Aegis's back so I can look around and like bare
While
my
he's on the
fangs.
floor in fetal
Yeah,
position.
I'm on top of
Standing
his
on
back.
And because I was
Just-
holding Kaya's hand, I therefore also run over.
I'm bearing my fangs, looking around for the vampires that did this to Aegis.
I start like I walk over to him, I kick him a little bit, and then I start wafting my beard in his face to get him out of it.
Smelling salt.
Smelling salt beard.
Can I punch
Oh.
frogs?
Yeah, roll an attack roll.
Alright,
It
bet.
snapped him out of fear. I'll say that.
I bet. What do I roll for that?
The
Uh,
D20.
Yeah, D20.
Okay.
Them out of the freeze right into the fight.
My god.
13.
Did you add your strength
Shit.
Yeah, roll it like an attack.
So wait, 13 plus my strength?
It
Would this be unarmed strike? Wait, I don't want to
Yeah.
kill
yeah,
frogs.
it would be an unarmed strike. You're a monk.
You ain't going to kill me. I think I have one of the highest HP pools.
I mean, I
Which is
believe
wild.
I'm. Where the fuck is my strength modifier?
It should be...
Look in your melee strikes.
Yeah, look at your melee strikes. It should already be tallied there, what your
Mhm.
plus is.
Oh, would it be the thing in the axe looking
Yes,
Yeah.
thing?
the thing in the axe.
Okay, yeah, that's 8. So that's
16.
a 21.
A 21? Oh.
Oh my god.
That hits.
I'll allow it.
Oh no!
There is no
Allow it.
allow it. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh god!
I know
regret
it's going to hit me.
it. That would be the
I can-
D6, right?
Yep, D6.
Aha! I'm learning. Oh, that's a 6.
Alright. Aegis punches the shit out of Frox for 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop down in front of Aegis and like look at him in shock, and I'm like, he's been mind controlled.
I wanna crouch down to him and be like, how are you feeling? Like, what's going on?
Better watch your food next time you eat.
Aegis says through.
I just go over to where Frox is, where most likely he's fallen down because of this. I'm just like, you know what? I just need to like, can I just get like just the tiniest sliver, like you just cut off just a little piece of hair, so I can experiment with it. It's useful. Smell like salt. Right there. Just a little bit.
I will the
I'm-
next time I decide to groom it.
You groom it?
I'm gonna
Occasionally.
reach into my pocket and I'm gonna grab out a small pouch with like a few crystals and herbs in it, and I'm going to give it to Aegis, and I'm gonna be like, all right, it's a good luck charm. I know you're not feeling well, but we have to go to the docks.
And I need the dock, asshole.
He's been kept from stealing stuff for too long. He needs to go.
I accept the gifts and stand up, but I'm shaking like a fucking newborn deer.
No.
I walk over and
got him up at least.
with my significantly smaller hand, grab Aegis's hand.
I also you could just see it. Puff
Kaya
has
starts shaking
slowly like
uncontrollably.
waddled. Puff has started slowly like brushing up all the way up against Aegis's legs like a cat and going and like a low grumble.
Oh, he wants
Like
the
there's
comfort.
Yeah.
I
emotional
won't let the
support animal.
vampires get you. Don't worry.
Hey, you're fucked up, you know that?
I didn't do anything. All I said was salt water.
You know what you did.
All I said was salt water. All right, so you guys are continuing forward? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. While Aegis is slowing you down a little bit while shaking like a leaf, and consequently causing Kaya to just shake uncontrollably, you do arrive at what appears to be the docks. The smell of salt water continuing to kind of waft towards you. There's a little bit of a breeze and a cold fog rolling off of the water. You can kind of hear people talking in hushed whispers, very frantic whispers. There doesn't really seem to be much around the docks, only a couple of torches kind of lighting the way. There's some rundown storage areas kind of providing limited cover, but you can see that you're at a little bit of a higher point on a hill than where the rest of the docks sit. So you guys on the screen are going to be kind of back here where this is.
Got it.
And the voices are coming down from down here, like on the docks, like on the water.
The entire time that we're walking there, my head is just darting back and forth like my eyes are looking everywhere.
Can I try and make out what is being said?
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Does Crocs see whatever's down there?
Crocs does, yes.
I got a 24.
24, okay. You hear 3 voices, very quick, very hushed, and they seem to be arguing about timing. We need to get out of here. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I could just feel it that they're gonna come. There is no way Sorella is not gonna send somebody out here, and we have too many people to not. Calm down. I know it's scary. They're not gonna sneak up on us. We have traps set. Sig is in the watchtower. It'll be okay. We need to get these last few people on board, and it'll be fine. Will you two stop arguing and focus? The sooner we get these people on board, the sooner we can leave this godforsaken place.
So guys, I think I found the cult.
You
So
can hear
there's a
them?
guy in the watchtower, apparently, and it sounds like they're smuggling people down there.
Okay.
Let's
How
see.
far are these people from us?
Yeah, how far are they?
So you guys are on top of the hill.
Mhm.
There is a kind of structure, the thing with where the bell is, that is in between you and like a direct sight line. But I would say it's a good 40 feet, 60 feet, somewhere in that range.
Hey, Aegis, do you think you could throw that far?
It just like
Anything-
reaches out his head, but it's still shaking like crazy for you to like hand him something to throw.
I
Hey, yo.
don't know if throwing is a good idea.
Uh,
I
is there anything
think
else we need to worry about, or am I good to just?
I have this
Disappear.
thing that causes people to see their worst fears. It's an orb. It's very
Well, I meant,
throwable.
is there anything else we need to worry about going forward?
Yeah.
staying together.
There's apparently somebody in a watchtower nearby. I know that much.
Mm. Okay, so as long as we avoid. Oh, wait. As long as we avoid the watchtower and hide, we should sneak up.
Yeah.
Then I will disappear, and I'm just going to go stealth and start sneaking away towards.
We should still probably not split up. So do you need to
Yeah.
at least if you go, we all have to sneak that direction.
Who wants to be my buddy then?
I meant all of us.
We all have to be your buddy is actually the thing.
We all have to be buddies right now.
The further we are, the harder it'll be for Aegis to hit them directly with the orb.
Yeah. So we should probably work on trying to get closer. I take this moment to take the orb out of my pocket and to gently
Instead,
Aegis'
I will
hand
teach
and
you guys
hold
how
it.
to. Instead, I will teach you guys how to go up there with me in very
Okay.
sneaky style.
Okay. Do we all need to
Yeah,
throw
that,
a check at this
that-
point?
that would be everyone throws a stealth check.
Stealth check. Oh god.
Disadvantage
alright.
for Aegis as well as Kaya.
Great.
Okay.
Disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage.
And
Is me
the orb is our
trying to
last
help them
resort at this
do
point.
anything, or
if
is
we
it-
get spotted, you need to chunk that thing.
Trying to
Okay.
help who?
well, I'm trying to help the whole party. Like,
That is
this
not
is how you
something
do
are
it.
able to do in this short time frame.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Oh god.
Not
Please
nat.
be a high roll. Please be a high
Disadvantage,
roll.
so you have to do 2.
Yeah. No, I got a 17 and then a 12, and I have a +8.
Okay, 20. All right.
oh shit, where's mine?
So I got a nat 20.
Oh
Okay.
thank god, I got a high roll. I got 20.
Okay. 20, 20, 20.
That's
Hey, just-
Is there a stealth modifier?
yeah.
How does stealth
It's in
work?
skills.
I mean, technically towards the
It's
22,
D20
but-
plus whatever your stealth modifier is, which is in skills near the
Mm-hmm.
bottom.
Ah, question. What if there's nothing in stealth?
Then it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
just straight D20.
You don't have anything.
That's
What's your
dirty, isn't it?
What's your dex?
Yeah, it's your dex.
Mind your business, that's what.
He might
I
have
got
not,
a 12.
I got
Oh wait, -2. I got a 10.
Yeah, so he has a 0 modifier.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And
Um,
also, Helios, make sure to roll twice and take the lowest number.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Roll twice. Take the lowest number.
Oh.
Is that a nat 1?
Oh
That's not that one, is it?
no! No!
Today
I mean-
not Aegis' day.
Oh dear.
It's a 1, baby.
Oh
I still haven't even said my roll. This is gonna fucking suck.
You better not roll a nat 1 on this next 11 because you're gonna have to start swinging.
Okay. Frox, what is your roll?
27.
Okay. All right. Everyone it manages, they're pretty experienced with stealth. Frox pretty much straight up disappears. Irie, however, just evaporates. Like you're pretty sure she turned into the fog. There is no trace of this woman. Aegis
Vampire.
crouches behind a bush that is barely a bush. It's just twigs, really. And he is absolutely a good 4 times the size of this bush. And he is also still shaking uncontrollably.
Stealth 100, baby.
Causing the twigs of this dying bush to rattle.
I love the idea of Aegis ripping this tiny bush out of the ground
like,
and
rip the
walking
rest
with
of
it
it
in front of him. Just walking with this tiny bush in front.
It might as well be a cardboard cutout at this point.
Yeah.
All I can imagine is, Mom, I had a nightmare.
Mama
threw up.
Mama blew up.
Alright. And in front of Aegis, the rest of you witness as in front of Aegis, there is a arrow that comes flying out of the fog and lands directly at his feet like a warning shot. I see
How
you.
far away? How far away would you say he is now?
Not very far. This seems to have come from the structure between you guys and the docks. And Lear, since you had a relatively high perception, you hear as the voice calls out through the fog, "I see you." The other voices immediately go silent.
No.
Another shot. Right? It just kind of clips the side of Aegis's ear. Wanna bet?
Am I able to point out a direction? A general direction? Are you guys okay with this? We might need to throw the orb so they don't get away.
Okay,
I'm gonna let y'all decide.
Question,
Yeah.
question. Can I just grab the orb and sneak
take it
my
away
way
from me.
down to the people?
Here's the
And
thing, if you shatter it and you're near it, it's gonna affect you too.
okay. Well, I don't know how else we're gonna do this, so I'm gonna grab.
Aegis, are you, if I pointed out to him the general direction to throw
Oh,
it,
if you give anything to Aegis, they're gonna.
but listen, it would be really funny if you rolled another that one. It would be bad, but it would be funny.
She was
Honestly
like, this
speaking.
is for the plot. This is for the
Honestly-
content.
It's a Hail Mary at this point.
I can also throw it.
Honestly
instead of
speaking,
Aegis.
I want to just grab the orb and sneak my way down to the people and just activate the orb.
That's also, you know what? Yeah.
I could also just throw it instead of Aegis.
I don't even want to ask the group. I just want to grab the orb and I want to head down to the people. I want to say boom and then I want to activate.
All right. So Irie takes the orb and she kind of sneaks her way down there. And as
Oh
you're
no.
Yeah, as you are sneaking down there, nobody notices you. You do see there are 5 people that are armed kind of around the docks, almost in like a semicircle formation, kind of trying to protect what seems to be a group of people boarding some small ships and rafts. You see a number of supplies. You see some of the people that are boarding are crying. And as you get closer, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Well, they're rolling this. And this is completely for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
In like, let's just say like explosion radius terms, how close are these people to the enemies for no apparent reason?
The people boarding?
Yeah.
Pretty close, but could be on the edge of explosion range.
Okay, it was just a theoretical question.
Okay,
I start sneaking down there at this point.
Perception, I have a 16.
A 16, okay. So, as you okay. As you get closer, you can see that the people that are boarding, they're not restrained in any way. Like, there are no restraints. There don't seem to be any anything, there isn't anything making them bored.
Vampires.
They, the people that are kind of gathered, the ones that are armed in like the semicircle, seem to be, you don't sense any magic coming from any of them. All right. So you raise the orb. What are you gonna do?
So I have completely not communicated with anyone else about how this orb works.
Oh dear. Yeah, I guess you haven't.
So you have no idea what's gonna happen when you break it.
Yeah, no clue.
Okay. All right.
So I just want to get as close to these people as possible and then chuck it on the ground.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the plot, guys. For the plot.
For the plot. Irie, I need another stealth roll.
As Irie's
Yeah,
doing
but
that,
sorry.
can I try and get up to where the archer is shooting at Aegis from?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You managed to make it up there
doing
pretty
good.
easily. It's just kind of like a little ladder. So you managed to make it up there, and you see a dwarf kind of on a little step stool, and he's got his bow and like 3 arrows like pointed directly at Aegis. He has not noticed you.
Is he like right up against the railing?
No.
Man. Well,
What was your stealth roll, Irie?
I'm going.
Oh, my stealth roll was good, actually.
I'm
I
going
rolled-
to
I
try
rolled well.
and assassinate him.
Okay, 1 second.
I need to
Irie?
pull up a website. Take your
Yeah,
time.
okay, I got a 22.
22. Okay. One of the members of this group seems to kind of think that there's someone lurking about, like almost like they get a sense that someone might be about, but they have no idea where you are.
Okay.
But you can avoid them rather easily. And you get up close to kind of like in between 2 of the people and just lift up the orb and shatter it. Okay.
Okay.
I turned to Aegis and I go, did you throw... Where's Irie? Did you give the orb to Irie?
I look down at my hand and I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, no. And I just go, oh no. Oh no.
Irie, I need you to do a will saving throw as the fear begins to consume you. Out of the group of people, most of them all of a sudden just erupt into screaming, just absolute pandemonium. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, dragon! No, stay away from me, stay away! And one of them is just standing there looking at all of this like, what the fuck are these people on? He rolled a nat 20.
Well,
Irie.
I rolled a 5.
Irie falls to
Well
the
then.
ground, stealth completely gone, and Irie, you see your worst nightmare play out in front of you.
Ooh.
But from the water, amidst all of the fear and adrenaline coursing through you, you see something emerge very slowly.
It's a
And it kind
vampire.
of covers you in this like blinding light as a wheel, golden wheel, starts to turn above the water as you're witnessing horrors untold, and this wheel just keeps spinning.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
will.
Oh, go ahead.
I would say Irie is like sobbing,
No.
but just staring at this wheel that's showing up.
Okay. All right. Frox, you're gonna try an assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Is that just melee strike roll?
Yeah. It would indeed.
I'm picking up where Aegis is slacking. Nat 19, and with
Okay.
my daggers, that's a crit.
That
So,
is indeed a crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
how do you do damage on crits?
It's multiplied by 2.
Oh shit, you're right.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it's a D3, so. Oh, I have to. And
You-
that's a 3, so 6 total damage plus sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Do I even have my sneak die up? Where is that?
I gotta look up how coup de grace works.
I'm sorry.
Coup de grace is Pathfinder combat
I thought you were like gonna do a coup, like a mutiny or something.
No.
It sounded like.
it's a
That's a coup
finishing
d'etat.
Yeah, I know. I was like, wait a minute. Pardon?
Mabe, would you know how much the sneak dice are at this level? I do not have it written down, I believe.
You can probably Google it. Yeah, Bone Fox is probably correct. It should be a auto kill.
coup de
for-
grace. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. Give me a second.
I'm just unfamiliar with Pathfinder, how they do it,
Yeah,
so.
that's fine.
And I'm gonna have to make sure to write this down because I don't want to be looking for this again.
Yeah.
I leave it in my feet.
Oh.
No, why would I do that? Why would I be so smart?
You cannot coup de
Alright.
grace something immune to critical hits. That's interesting.
1d6 first level, and then 1d6 every 2 levels. You guys are level what? 4? 5?
For
4.
that's 2d6 then?
2d6, yeah.
Off of a crit too. This guy might just be dead. It's a 4, that's a 3, so 7 plus the
Plus the 6.
plus
So
the well, I rolled a 3. Am I adding the plus 5 from my dex modifier to it, or am I multiplying it before that?
you multiply it before that, you don't add dex to your damage.
Yeah, that's only to attack.
That's only to attack.
Okay, so then it's 6 plus 7,
So 13.
13.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me add that in. Rather do math. Okay. So you manage to stab this dwarf in like the side, and he spins around and like has the tip of the arrow pressed against your nose. You're in combat.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and give me an initiative roll. Yeah, so I need initiative roll from Aegis and Frox, because those are the only two that are involved in this combat at the moment. Irie, you are still writhing on the floor screaming. And
Me and Kaya are just standing there
Yeah.
watching the chaos, still
I'm-
hidden.
I'm gonna rush towards Irie since Irie's screaming in terror.
all right,
And I'm
okay.
gonna let go of Aegis.
It's just
Quick
adding
question.
dex, yeah.
What is?
Initiative.
There should be an initiative bonus that you have.
Where the hell? I am so lost in my life. Jesus Christ.
The one guy that did the potion did not affect
Mhm.
is he one of the people that was getting boarded on, or was he one of the guards?
One of the guards.
One of the guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is looking at Irie. And now Kaya kind of running towards him. And then looking at his friends. And then the people on the boat. Kind of trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Yeah. What are they, who are you? And he points to Kaya. He's like, everyone else is screaming. Kaya's not, so who are you? And he kind of starts to draw his sword. He's like,
I'm
half sheathed, not sure if he should be attacking.
Okay, I want to roll a deception,
Okay.
and I want to look him in the eyes and just go, I'm the famous vampire hunter Kaya. We're currently on a trail, and we believe that this was the location of a vampire attack.
Okay, go ahead. Give me that deception roll.
That would be a 33.
Oh my
He
god.
buys it. He buys it instant. He's like, vampire? Shit, now there's vampires?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
fuck.
at this point I'm just gonna stand up and go, just try to roll with it. It was like, yeah, what do you think caused this?
Jeez.
They have illusion magic.
Illusion oh my god. We can't deal with vampires? What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, let's get everybody on the boat, and then we'll talk then. We'll figure out what to do then. We can do this.
Okay, yeah, let's get everybody on the boat. We were gonna leave anyway, so yeah, let's get everybody on the boat. Everybody, and he just starts like
We can-
picking up his comrades and just like putting them on the boat while they're still screaming. And these poor people also on the boat are like, what the fuck?
At this point, I guess we're gonna have to wait on Frog.
I can't find the
Combat.
initiative, so I can't even
Same.
help.
Is
Okay,
it reflex? Is that what it is?
I think we had this
No,
problem last time we were
did.
in combat.
I
It's
think
under
we
something
did.
else.
Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Because I'm looking at the main sheet because it's nowhere. It's definitely not towards the bottom.
No, it's not towards
Is
the
it not?
bottom. It's
Isn't it percep- Ooh, wait, no.
Wasn't it proficiency or
yeah,
something?
it was the proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But which proficiency?
yeah, it was your. Oh. Ah, fuck. What was it?
It should be your dex mod, is what.
No, it wouldn't be your dex mod. That's for attacking. I think we said it was the reflex proficient. No. The fortitude proficiency, I think is what it should be a plus something proficiency. Hold on. You all
It
have
would
different
make more
ones for different classes.
It would make more sense for reflex just because fortitude's con.
No, I know, but that's not.
Rather than
how
having
it
initiative
works.
be a simple dexterity check, Pathfinder 2nd Edition lets you roll any skill you have as your initiative for as long as it's applicable to the situation. That's what 2nd Edition does.
That's what second edition does. So,
I don't know if that's what we're doing though.
Yeah, I think that is what we decided on for this. So that would mean, I Frox's case, it would be a dex mod. For Aegis, it's, I'm gonna say wisdom, because you have to even realize that you're in combat right now. Because you are still terrified.
So it's just Dex mod.
For you, it's d20 plus your dex mod, yes.
Okay, then that would be an 18.
Okay.
I got
do
an
like that.
unnatural 20 then.
Oh, look at you, Aegis! Okay.
I like second edition's initiative version.
Yeah, it makes sense when you remember what it is.
Yeah. It's
all-
very unique.
Alright, Aegis, you are actually the top of the round, and then it's Frox, and then it's our boy Sig. What do you want to do, big
Okay.
guy?
So, Frox is up on whatever tower. I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
the thing with the bell on it on the map.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's
You
up
are-
there with.
You are behind, like, this bush over here that I'm wiggling. I say quote
Okay.
unquote behind. You're really not behind it.
Okay, so Frox is up there with Peter Dinklage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone is screaming down here. You don't know why
And-
everybody's screaming.
So everyone's screaming down there. Lear and Kaya went that way.
Mm-hmm.
And well, technically, I don't know. Irie's down there. Irie just kind of fucked off.
And started screaming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Casual.
Casual
Casual
screaming.
screaming.
Mhm.
Ah!
Is there anyone else around me?
No. It's just you in the bush.
Thank
We're
God
just
for this
guys. We
bush.
casually scream.
This cardboard cutout of a bush.
Oh, thank God! I would be fucked if it wasn't for this thing.
Can we watch Aegis beat someone to death with a bush?
You might.
Not even a bush at this point. It's just a twig with
It
one
is.
singular
Just-
leaf left on it.
Yeah.
I just will run in the direction of screaming that I hear.
Okay. The rest of you and this poor man who is now convinced that there are vampires sees this big ass figure charging
Oh no.
full force through the fog. Just
Earn an ad break, by the way.
sprinting, and that is where we're gonna pause temporarily because we're in an ad break.
I just had a brilliant idea. I want to do a multi-class druid barbarian
Alright,
who
I'll be back.
just rips small trees out of the ground and then like grows them in his hand into a weapon that he beats people to death with.
Frozen into a club.
Damn.
Yeah.
You can grow bushes into pom-poms.
I love that.
Also,
Two little
quick
branches.
I'd just like to say two things. First off,
Uh-huh.
Shu, why did you think it was a good idea to give the orb of, like, nightmare and chaos to the big lizard man who is known to be clumsy, who is shaking like a leaf?
But plot.
That's why I
It
took
wasn't
it,
a
you
good
know?
idea, and it's funny.
Thank God Irie took it. But also, this leads me to my follow-up question. What the fuck happened to staying together?
We're technically together.
Yeah, we're
Mostly
close
agreed
enough.
together.
We can
haven't left
see each
yet.
other.
We're within
Yo,
70 feet of each
Y'all
other.
were laying in a frog's like, no, you can't sneak up. We gotta stay together. If you go, we all gotta go as a group. And then Irie just fucks off.
Because if Frox goes, Frox leaves forever. Frox leaves for the rest of the day.
Go, I love you, buddy. I do. Stop fucking off when Aegis gets hurt. It's happened twice now. Only difference is you're not killing the blind idiot.
Oh.
I was really counting on the fact that you were gonna roll, and it was either gonna be a nat 20 or a nat 1 if you threw the orb.
I already know
Instead
it
of me
was
saying
being-
an ugly trust, let the ug pull
Yeah,
through
the
it.
biggest problem is that throwing is a dex mod, not a
Yup.
strength mod.
Yup.
So it would have been, and it decreases the further the distance. That would have
I
been
know,
Not to
very,
mention the
very.
disadvantage of shaking.
Yeah,
That was the
I'm
point.
so-
It would have been
I'm so
funny.
happy. I'm so happy that I retook it from Aegis because there would have been Aegis wouldn't have moved the rest of the session.
How long did I say that
Incapacitated.
orb lasts, by the way?
Oh
Or
no.
did I not?
You didn't actually give it time, I don't think.
I'm gonna
Just
say
have
it lasts for
touch
like
Croc.
10 minutes.
Just
Okay.
have
Okay.
touch frogs like he did
10
with me.
minutes.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Oh, by the way, I
10
didn't
minutes
say it,
is
but
gonna
I
go get
also
water,
told this
right?
man that make sure that we don't pull away from the water because they might be in the ship. We've got to double check. Make sure they're not in the ship.
The ad
Is
break
my-
has ended.
is
Wait,
my
hold
math
on.
right? That 10 minutes.
Wait,
is
I
60
can I
seconds?
get like
Yes.
a 5-minute breather real quick? Hold on, I'll
Yeah,
be
take
Here,
some
I
breaths.
need to use the restroom.
I love
That
how.
is. Wait, what?
I was gonna say, I love how Helios was like, I have to yell at these idiots, and I will prioritize that over using the ad break. to go to the
Yeah.
restroom.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah.
Go
Oh.
piss.
No, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I
And
The
yes,
second
Karu,
it
your math
occurred
is
to me-
correct.
The only reason it occurred to me is because I was currently looking at my character sheet and looking at my deception modifier, and I was like, I should probably do this.
I mean, it worked.
Oh. Kaya is a weapon of mass deception.
I mean, it'd be like that. And I love
It
that
is-
for her.
Yeah, it is very funny that the one person who does not have enough thought to ever
Alright, I'm
use
back.
it is the best at doing it.
I mean, this was a great time for her to use it. Vampires, man. Now you got this poor man convinced that there's vampires attacking.
Because they are.
Yeah,
I don't know what that orb was. Probably was vampires.
probably was vampires. Yeah, because Lear never discussed with you what the orb was or what it does.
Nope.
So as far as you know,
So,
Irie left and then all of a sudden started screaming.
No,
so
yeah,
everybody else.
the vampires have already gone after Aegis. He's scared. Now Irie's screaming in fear. Has to be.
Yeah, like
Has
your
to be.
deception roll was so good you convinced yourself.
Oh my god, trying to corral all these cats back in here is a nightmare. Get in there!
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, so everyone, well, I guess except Frox, sees this big ass humanoid figure running full sprint at you through the fog.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the guy
I-
goes, Vampire! and draws his sword and charges at Aegis.
Is it bad? All I can imagine is like the lifeguard scene in movies where he's flipping his hair running down the beach.
Oh my god, it was mid-step and it went up my nose.
I'm sorry, Shu. Alright, Aegis, you now see a man charging at you with his sword drawn, also coming straight at you through the fog. Irie is still screaming. You don't know where Kaya and Lear are. What do you do?
How thick is the bush that I have in my hand?
Not very thick. It's more like,
Okay,
Wig!
just a question.
yeah,
Am I seeing my own personal nightmare?
yes. And that
Okay,
wheel.
okay. Got it.
hmm
Okay, well, first off, just let go of the bush.
Okay. Aegis drops the bush. Okay. What will you do?
I kind of wish I'd gotten hit by the
Can
nightmare.
So, can I see that it's like a humanoid figure, or do I just see a figure?
You see, well,
Like, can I see the relative shape?
You can see the relative shape. You can also see that it's armed and charging towards you with intent.
Like camping. Intent.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to do something really stupid.
Okay.
You just yell at us about doing stupid stuff.
Welcome to the party.
Okay, listen, if y'all are gonna be stupid, I get to be stupid too.
He
So-
is right.
I'm in a full sprint downhill, right? Or is it all flat land?
Are you about to do a
You're
Sonic
full
move?
sprint downhill.
Bet. Alright, I wanna jump and fucking drop kick this thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
Will that
and-
count as unarmed strike?
Yes.
Because it's my feet.
Yes. I will
Bet.
allow you to have advantage because momentum and hill.
That is-
That's the high ground.
That is terrifying.
So D20, right?
D20,
poor
two
man.
D20s, highest number, and then you're gonna roll it like an attack roll.
Okay. Alright, that's a 6. Fuck.
Oh, good thing you got it
Don't
back.
forget your modifier.
Yeah.
He's just
Okay,
trying to
so-
protect the ship. from
Okay,
him.
so my highest roll is an 18.
Plus your modifier. I mean, that's
Yeah.
probably, that's gonna hit anyway, honestly.
With the modifier, it's an 18.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead
Bet.
and roll damage.
This guy's about to get spanked.
Can you imagine if this guy like survives this and he doesn't
So,
die?
wait, Do
what
I have
kind of story
damage
he's gonna
modifiers
tell?
as well?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay, so
Hold on, let me look at your sheet. I don't think you do, but you are doing an
looks
unarmed
like it.
strike, so it's whatever your damage die
Plus-
is.
Do you have any monk feats that give you bonuses to unarmed strike or no?
Yeah, if you want to use a monk feat to like give yourself a bonus, you can. You don't
I
have
don't-
to.
I don't think any of these would work for this instance. A lot of them are just to do with, oh wow, I have evasion, full dodge, no damage. Man, that would have come in handy against that fucking centipede.
Yeah, that might have.
I could have just used that right now instead of drop kicking this guy,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, unless you decide you want to do like a flurry of blows or something and drop kick him and then like beat the shit out of him, but
Wait, hold on. Instead of a drop kick, can I make it like a fucking Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat bicycle kick?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes!
you can.
Bet.
Why?
Can you make the sound effect too? What the?
I'll bet. So fucking just roll the damage die. And whatever I get, that's damage.
Yeah, is the bicycle kick hitting him twice? Or
Is
just
it?
once? I've never seen
I
a
don't
Liu
know.
Kang bicycle kick.
Oh, it's like just kicking repeatedly
Yeah, so
while
that's,
while gaining momentum, or
then
like.
it's multiple
sustaining it.
hits. So,
So then I would roll multiple damage, or
no.
Look up flurry of blows effect.
Yeah, it would be your flurry of blows is what you're using. So you're spending key points to do more hits, which means you're rolling attack rolls for each of those hits you want to do.
Man, it's dead.
okay. So I already rolled 1.
So you've rolled 1. We know 1 hits.
Okay,
All right.
So,
let me-
just-
Yeah, this is your first time using the key points. So at your 4th level, you should have 4th level. You should be able to do multiple attacks. Space attack roll. Okay, so you can choose to do how many strikes do you want to do? But you have the option to do up to 4 additional strikes. But if you use the 4 additional strikes, that's it for the day.
I'll use 2 of those.
So you're hitting him 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll
Sounds
2
good.
more times for
Okay.
attack.
Oh no. This
That's
poor
a
man.
net 20.
Oh fuck. Okay. Do it again. One more.
Please, baby, please. I want to see a man's head explode. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah. All right. So for the flurry of blows, you're gonna roll 2d8s. That's
Oh,
1d8
fuck.
for each one, and then for the one that you critted, you're multiplying by 2,
I think I found the D8.
and then you're doing 1d6.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you take a step back? I was
Yes.
trying to find the DA while you were
Okay.
explaining that.
Roll a d6. Tell me what number it is.
Okay, it's a 4.
4. Roll a d8. Tell me what number it is.
Wait, I don't think this is a D8. Fuck. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're all just waiting to see how much damage this poor man is about to
Yep.
take.
Okay, I think this is the D8. I'm hoping.
If you don't have one, you can also look up D8 on Google and it'll bring
Mhm.
up a D8.
I got a
roll.
6.
Okay, 10. Roll the d8 again, and then multiply that number by 2, and then tell me.
Okay. 10.
10 is the multiplied number?
Yes.
Okay! This man has taken 20 points of damage. So,
Proud of yourself.
you guys
Yes.
see these
Bones!
two
Stop.
running
me.
at each other, and then all of a sudden Aegis does this like flip bicycle kick situation and just bam, bam, bam. And the man doesn't know what has hit him. He just falls to the ground, still conscious, beaten, but still very much alive and decently okay. Vampires! Vampire! And he like pushes himself to his feet. Yeah, Frox and our poor beaten fighter are going to be going next. So Frox, go ahead and figure out what you want to do to Sig Sig.
Yeah.
Alright.
While this is all going on, the remaining did he manage to get the other guards in the ship already?
He got like 2 in. There's still
Two.
1 on the ground screaming, and then there's Sig Sig in the tower.
Okay. So
Wait, I lied. 2 on the ground screaming.
at this point,
I gotta look at my phone for this building.
I kind of
God damn it.
gesture towards Kaya and kind of go like, grab. We need to grab Irie, and we need to go in during the chaos.
Should we assassinate these guys?
I got you one better. Well, no, that wouldn't work for you. I think it would be funnier if we left them be.
Okay.
You're just gonna, alright, let's drag Irie in. Irie! We're gonna go this way. Irie's just continuing to scream, or let's see. Can Irie hear me at all?
Irie cannot hear you.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna start dragging Irie
Irie,
onto the boat.
you don't see your friends dragging you. You see 2 terrifying creatures trying to take you somewhere. Do with that what you will. Frox, did you figure out what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just going to shank him once, then shank him again.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your attack
I-
roll.
Frox has been to jail a time or 2. He knows this works.
I have no doubts.
Mm-hmm.
The first one's an 18, the second one's 16.
Both hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
And I hate how I have to use a special website because he has to roll D3.
He's just a little guy.
The total from both will be 5.
5. Okay. Alright, and then our guy that is attacking Aegis, does a 18 hit Aegis.
It's... So I would look at my AC, right?
Yes, your AC.
You said an 18?
An 18.
That just hits.
Nice. Okay. I need my dice. That didn't work.
I always forget this. Does aggressor or defender win out if it's equaled?
Meets it, beats it.
It
Meets it, beats it.
usually is defender that wins out. But it kind of also depends on the situation. So sometimes if it's like a stab situation, then usually that just means that the defender didn't take any damage. But if it's like a bludgeoning, you could still take a bit of damage from that. It's just halved.
Okay.
7
I'm
damage
fine
to
with taking
Aegis.
damage.
7
darn.
slashing.
Where did my D20 go?
All right, die, vampire. Yeah.
It's a wild looking vampire.
Irie, you
Covered in scales.
Yeah, do what with the information I gave you what you will. These are not your friends trying to take you.
You know, kicking and screaming.
Keep screaming. No
Yeah.
fighting back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's go. Sig Sig is going to attack Frox. Ooh. 19. That hits, yes.
I suppose it does.
Don't be salty. It's part of the game. Where's the...
I'm pretty sure Frox can't help but being a little salty.
Probably.
Considering he used himself as smelling salts earlier.
Yeah.
If I die because you smacked me in the fucking face,
Womp fucking and wompity womp.
It would
I
be your
will.
own fault.
You're the one who ran off to solo combat!
Well, he did crit.
Oh no.
That's 22 damage.
Oh no.
So, yeah. Yeah, top of the round. Top of the round, Aegis. There is a man in front of you trying to kill you, yelling vampire.
How close is he?
You kicked him, so very close, striking distance. You
Okay.
do see Irie being dragged by Kaya and Lear, so you know that they're at least alive. Irie is kicking and screaming, trying to get away.
Cool.
Puff is sitting
So-
next to you like, bro, what the fuck?
I love how my familiars suddenly become yours.
He's like, actually no, Puff is like, bro, what the fuck? And then he just kind of like waddles over to the water and gets in and just kind of like does the crocodile float.
His
gonna
little
do my own
legs
thing.
to the side.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
It's like finally water.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Alright. So you said guy's pretty close to me?
Oh yeah, striking distance.
Okay, cool. I wanna grab him
Okay.
by like the fucking collar.
Okay.
And I have improved grapple. I don't know if that helps or not. I'm
That
gonna
does
assume
help.
it does.
It does.
Okay. Does that cost key points to use?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. So,
Can you please hiss at
Fucking-
him when you do it? Can you please?
oh,
Combat.
he's about to hear a lot of gator noises.
How do combat maneuvers work in Tui?
Yeah, so at any point in time, you're able to roll a combat maneuver. This is especially applicable to the rogues in the sense that if you do roll a combat maneuver at the level you're at, even if you don't beat the the DC, you take half damage, so it halves whatever damage. But if you do beat the DC, no damage taken. That's combat maneuver to dodge. For combat maneuvers in terms of attacking, so for instance, Aegis right now technically using a combat maneuver, in this case, I mean, he has improved grapple, so I wouldn't really roll anything against him necessarily because it's probably not going to do anything. But if, for instance, Kaya was to decide to try and put someone in a headlock, she would roll for a combat maneuver, and then I would have to roll a combat maneuver defense.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Right.
Aegis, go ahead.
So I got this guy by the collar.
You have him by the collar.
I need to flip a coin on what I want to do here. Where's the coin?
I like that the only thing he knew that he wanted to do was gator noises.
Well, I'm debating between something that's a little fucked and something that would be very funny. Technically, both of them would be funny. I don't have a coin.
Oh,
I'm just gonna ask Seer to flip a coin. Flip a coin. Oh no.
Flip a coin.
Oh no.
it was the worst option, wasn't it?
I'm sure it was.
I'm a man of my conviction.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay.
So yeah, dude's gonna hear a lot of hissing. I want to put his fucking head in my mouth.
Oh, I knew this is where you were going
I
with
knew
it.
this was it.
Okay. Alright.
Just fucking clamp down.
He just opens his maw and just chomp. Okay. Yeah, roll an attack
Quit biting things you're not supposed to bite.
with
Stop telling me to do what I do.
advantage because bite force of alligator.
What would be the advantage?
It's do 2d20s, take the highest number.
Oh, that's what you mean by advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And add your bonuses and
And then
whatever.
add your bonuses and whatnot, yeah.
Oh, I'm not using that one.
Just hope this isn't poisoned this time.
I mean,
Yeah, right?
it's a
Okay.
man.
So, what modifier do I add? Were you saying
The little thing in the axe.
The
remember?
unarmed strike.
The unarmed
Oh.
strike.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, that works. Do you have a bite damage?
I don't know if we set that up.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably a d6 because that is what it is for a kitsune as well, if I'm correct.
I think
Um,
Kitsune's D4.
Okay, d4. So then yeah, it is a d6.
Okay.
Because it's one above. So yeah, d6. Go ahead, roll damage. This man is now screaming.
It's a 5.
5. Okay, he is unfortunately still alive. This poor man
Oh my god.
is now screaming in Aegis's jaws.
Oh my god.
Like, body kind of limp noodling a little bit.
You know what time
What
it
about
is,
his
right?
misery?
It's time for a death roll.
What?
Well, it's his turn. So, Frox, it's also your turn. So he's gonna try and get out of this. Yeah, that hits. So, alright. Aegis is now getting stabbed.
Bet.
9.
9 points of damage?
9 points of damage.
So I fall to the ground.
Oh no.
So many points.
Oh no.
I'm at 0. It's
How-
still in my mouth. At
Okay.
least.
Yes, he is still in your mouth.
I got lockjaw, bitch.
You guys witness Aegis and this man collapse to the ground.
Oh my.
Frox? What are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you doing?
First, well, a healing potion doesn't fucking matter when I get hit this hard. So, I'm going to use a tumble behind,
Okay.
which I have double checked. It says nothing about using an action
Okay.
at all.
Alright, go for it.
I'm not even sure if it uses a bonus action.
It probably just uses your movement.
It just says you tumble.
Yeah, it's
Which,
probably part of movement.
Yeah.
You tumble under and behind your opponent for your rapid movement, letting you catch them off guard.
Yeah, so it's a movement. Go ahead.
Okay.
You were right.
I don't know what exactly I'm rolling for this. It just I roll it.
You can just do it. It's a movement. You don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to roll.
17.
You didn't need to roll.
Well, then he's off guard, and my attack.
Yes.
Okay, I roll 25 to my attack.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, that means
Roll
he is
damage plus your sneak attack bonus.
2 plus 6, 8 there.
8. Okay. All right, he is still kicking. He's struggling, but he's still kicking.
Well, and then I get my second attack with my other dagger.
Okay, go for it.
This one doesn't get sneak. 18.
That hits.
Why did I roll the d6? I don't use d6. I have to flip this. 3 more points of damage.
Okay. He is struggling, but he's still alive and is going to attack you in return. And he misses. And yeah, Irie is still kicking and screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Were we
did I
able
just
to
see Aegis drop?
Yeah,
yeah, you guys just witnessed Aegis drop with a man in his mouth.
Okay,
Well,
I'm going to. I assume I'm on the side of Irie's head. I'm going to drop Irie, letting her head bounce off the dock as I rush towards
Okay.
Aegis.
Okay, okay.
Irie, honey.
Yeah.
What about me? I'm there too.
The extra knock on the head for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And as that knock on the head, you kind of, your vision starts to blur a little bit in the middle of all this nightmarish hellscape. That wheel goes a little bit brighter and starts to pulse.
Okay.
Lear, you are, give me a strength check
Oh god.
while I look something up.
Okay. Thank God for high rolls. I got a 21.
21. You are able to keep Irie, you're able to kind of pick her back up. You're not you're struggling a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Where is what I'm looking for? Okay. Irie, in the midst of the pulsing,
Mm-hmm.
you start to feel magic kind of
Okay.
start to course through you. Something that you haven't quite felt before. It's uncontrolled. It's unnatural. As it kind of just it feels like lightning kind of shooting through your body.
Excellent.
Yeah, Kaya, you run to Aegis, who is now on the ground with a man in his mouth. Specifically the man's head. He's bleeding.
Is he still screaming?
There's a sword in his gut. The man is still screaming.
Is he screaming vampires?
The vampires got me! The vampires!
Then I guess it's time to put you down. And I pull my dagger and coup de grace, since he's helpless, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's a full round action, which instant crits. Needs to make a fortitude DC 10 plus damage dealt to survive. Let me roll the damage real quick. Unfortunately, my bum ass doesn't do much damage with a dagger.
It might not do much.
After everything?
That's 3 damage plus crit, so that's 6 damage. Yep.
Well, he's unaware, so...
If this Kaya does not
I
die
don't
after
have-
this hit, I'm
wait,
gonna
do
feel
I?
so
Hold
sorry.
on, let me check. Oh, I do. What do I roll for sneak attack?
D6.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Okay. Where's my bag of dice?
This is
This poor man.
a clusterfuck. Okay.
At this rate, either this guy's gonna die in my mouth or I'm gonna die with him in my mouth.
Yeah.
It might be
I
both.
roll
You
2d6?
took the death roll too literally. 2d6, yeah.
¿Por qué no los dos?
That'll be 8 total.
8 total. He's still alive. And screaming.
So
The
Damn,
vampires!
just
The
about-
vampires got me! But it's
wait,
like muffled.
that's 8 total plus the 6 original.
8 total plus the 6 original. Yeah, he's still alive. Barely, but he's still alive.
My god.
The vampire!
Irate, please.
These motherfuckers are tanky.
Yeah, Frox, yeah, it's Frox now.
I tumble behind him.
Okay, go ahead.
I need to get tumble behind. This is a very nice ability.
It's very nice. 16. Why am I struggling with math now of all times? What the fuck?
Does not hit.
16?
Doesn't hit.
Did I not hit him earlier with a 16?
Did you get him earlier with a 16? I thought
You
got him
also
with a
have no.
17.
Yeah. Also, you
I
have a
did.
second attack, right?
Yeah. I'm double checking something about Total Recon because I believe it just says the next. No, it's just next attack. Okay, so that's a 21.
Okay, that hits.
Dice roller. 3.
Okay.
I'll nickel him to death, I swear.
Do you get a sneak attack? Or
One
no?
away.
No, he doesn't get a sneak attack because
It says next
He missed the
attack
first one.
until the end of your turn. It doesn't say next hit attack until end of turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Which is what I wanted to double check.
Frox does a 17 hit.
It does not.
Okay. Alright. So he misses. Yeah, Aegis is in death saving throws. So
Please survive.
yeah, Aegis, go ahead and
Yes.
roll a nat 20. Roll a 20 for me.
I
Plus
You
con, I believe.
roll
Yeah.
a
A
d20?
d20, yes.
Okay, because you were making it sound like I could only survive by.
No.
Getting
no,
it.
I know.
Nat
I know,
20.
I know, I said it wrong.
I got worried.
I know, I'm sorry.
Alright, d20 plus what?
Your con modifier.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Shit. It rolled down the ugh. I gotta roll again.
Fucking hug.
Ugh, don't fail us now. In ugly trust.
15.
15? Okay.
Oh,
Aegis is
no, dude.
bleeding a little bit. But he's hanging in there.
Oh, just a little bit.
He's still breathing, at least.
He's still death rolling.
He's still death rolling. Uh-huh. Yeah, Kaya, you were standing over your friend, and this other guy is swinging his sword around aimlessly.
Do
So,
not blow it up.
Kaya, does a 17 hit?
I believe it. Yeah, it does.
Okay. So he just manages to get you with 6 points of damage. He just kind of
Okay.
he's flailing the sword arm around. He's just
Mhm.
not sure where he's getting attacked from because his head is still inside of a lizard man's mouth. Yeah. But yeah, Kaya, what do you want to do?
Fuck.
Also, we were
Okay.
given a care package, so everybody please stretch, drink water. Ooh.
Please do not fuck the man while he is in my mouth, Kaya.
Try to drink water.
New meaning to the term spit roasting. Anyway.
Now I hope I die.
Wow, at least you don't act like that when you're with me.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I apologize.
Need some time to recover.
I'm not. Suffer.
That is Wheel of Shame. It is Wheel of Shame antics, except for the fact that the Wheel of Shame is not active while I'm DMing. Ha!
Loophole.
Loophole.
Doesn't matter, I'm still always right.
If I do a ranged
That's what you
attack
did.
with the dagger, it still does dagger's worth of damage, correct?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Oh!
I love how chat's been silent, and then I say that, and then it's like, excuse me? Anyway,
Instant judgment.
instant judgment.
I don't blame him for this one.
Yeah. Listen,
Let me check.
I had the opportunity and I took it.
Pathfinder.
I almost snorted my tea again. Can you guys like just be quiet for 2 seconds while I try
No.
to take a drink,
Why?
please? I beg.
I'm going to look down at this man lying on the ground,
Okay.
and my dagger is gonna burst into flames,
Okay.
and I'm going to just coldly just be like, "Fire can purge the vampiric taint. Don't you worry."
Okay.
It's not another one-liner.
You're
God damn it.
still believing your own lie.
Okay. Go ahead.
Vampire attack.
Roll. Yes, roll.
You'd better kill him this time.
Does
We
a
can't do
19 hit?
A 19 hits.
We can't do
Okay.
another death kill catch line a third time in a row.
Okay, that'll be 2 points of damage plus a d6 for the flaming,
Mm-hmm.
which is 5 extra, so that's 7 points of damage.
This man catches fire in Aegis's mouth. Yeah, Aegis is now taking. You didn't consider that, did you?
I didn't. I thought it just. Okay, it just says it does fire damage. I didn't think it caught him on fire. Yeah, okay, that was my bad.
Please
he's
tell me you're
done.
fire
He's dead.
resistant.
Yeah.
Aegis is now taking 4 fire damage per turn.
Am I able to? Am I still carrying Irie?
You
Or
still
can
have
I?
Irie. As far as we know, you still have Irie.
Can I take a second? Am I able to like cast Cure Moderate where I'm at?
Yeah?
Can
Yeah.
I do?
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you put Irie down.
No, but just for a second.
Kaya
That's my
witnesses. She stabs the man. He bursts into flames, which, as far as Kaya's concerned, is further proof that he was a vampire.
Yes! I was about to say, vampires burn. This is absolute proof.
So,
Is it off of Arcana?
Yes!
as far as Kaya's concerned, this is 100% proof that this man was a vampire, and her theory was right all along. Except
Oh my
now he
God.
is laying on top of Aegis, head still in Aegis's mouth, burning both of them.
Is it an Arcana that I have to a modifier that I go off of? I
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
You're not in combat. You're outside it.
Okay, let's
Er,
roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you use Arcana or Medicine?
It's a spell.
Well, it's a spell.
Oh, you're right.
And she's not in combat, so.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Aegis, what's your fucking your armor class?
I don't fucking know anymore, man. What'd you get? It's an 18.
Yeah. I'll allow success, but you're gonna have whatever amount you were gonna give him.
Okay.
So roll it,
let's see.
and then have
It's
it in.
2d8s. Let me find my d8s.
For your sake, I hope it's a high roll.
I hope so too. It was not. I got 4 total. After halving it.
Okay.
Also remember that you get +1 point
Oh yeah, plus
extra
1.
for each caster level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would be +4. Math help. Okay, so if it was +4 before, and then it would be 6 now.
6. Okay.
Mhm.
Aegis heals 6 points, minus the 4 of the fire damage. So, what's your health at?
you alive.
What's your health at, big guy?
I'm at 2.
Positive 2 or negative 2?
Positive 2.
He's alive.
We'll take
You
it.
want to know what's crazy? Aegis has more health than Frox currently.
Oh boy.
You wanna know what's crazy? How we should have stayed together.
I
It's
did warn
definitely
you.
crazy. Gee, I wonder how that happened.
We're gonna make frickin' lose it.
Yeah, Frox, you're up.
Sorry, guys.
Tumble behind.
Is there a limit on how many times you can use that in a round of combat?
It just says you can use it.
Because I don't think you can spam it like that.
I saw no limits. I see nothing about it. I look it up. I'm trying to double read it mid-session. I'm just like, it just
Is there
says
any way
you
that you
tumble
can maybe
under and behind-
disengage and run?
you tumble under and behind your foe. Your rapid movements letting you catch them off guard. When you successfully tumble through, the foe whose space you pass through is off guard against the next attack you make before the end of your turn.
Okay, in this case, I am going to have you roll a dex. Because at this point, you've done it multiple times, so your opponent knows that's what you're doing. So he's going to try and block it. So roll a dex.
Dex modifier?
Yeah.
He can't succeed.
Yeah, he
Nat
can.
20.
I got a nat 22.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Oh
I got.
my.
Okay, well, my dex is a +5, so 25.
23. Okay.
Then the stabby stabs.
Okay.
That's a 17, and then the next one will be
That one
a
hits.
14.
That one does not hit.
I really closed my dice rolling site. So I hate this.
Also, thank you, Bone Fox. Yeah, I think they changed it for Pathfinder 2, but I'm not finding the thing yet, so.
2 plus
We run on rule of cool.
Yeah.
2 plus 5 is 7.
Okay. He is hanging in there. You were nickel and diming this man to death.
Yeah. Well,
And,
that one's more of a dime. The others are more like nickels and pennies.
Does an 18 hit?
So it meets it, beats it.
Not in this case, no.
Then no.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait. If he's taking any amount of if I'm taking any amount of damage, I'm down. I'm done.
Well, Frox just went down.
I had 1 health after that crit.
It would have been halved and he rolled a 2, so he's still got that 1 point. So Frox is now down. Because it's an exact 0 and it's bludgeoning, I will say you're more unconscious than you are death saving, but still you're down. Which at this point, no one else in the party is aware of because you were
no.
by yourself.
Oh no.
Dun 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 dun. Vampires.
So, yeah.
We're really gonna have to sit down and have an intervention after this.
Aegis,
not-
you're awake. You are awake. There is a dead, burning man in your mouth. What do you want to do?
So, I would like to, in one quick motion. Am I still in combat?
No, because the guy's dead.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to worry about movement or any shit.
No.
So, in one fell swoop, I want to stand up while he's still in my mouth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just flick my head in the direction of the water and let go and just let him fly.
Okay, he goes flying through the air, and the four of you who are on the ground witness Puff launch themselves in the air like some kind of majestic alligator dolphin, snatch the corpse,
Puff, please.
and go through the water, go down into the water into a death roll.
Can I
Why
go
not
join him?
participate?
I want to go join him.
In the salt water?
Yeah. And?
I mean,
I'm
you
just
can.
gonna point at the body, and I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah."
Actually, on
there's
second
clearly
thought,
a vampire.
Let Puff have it. I'm gonna sit and like, kind of just not die for 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I-
maybe
yeah,
that's
I'm
a good
gonna
idea.
Point at the body and be like, "It caught on fire. That was a vampire."
Okay.
So
At this point, is Irie still under the effects of this?
it's wearing
Illusion.
off, but she still is, as the
Okay.
guy in the watchtower, Sig, the dwarf that is now bleeding heavily, kind of comes down from there. Oi! What the fuck? And he's got his bow and arrow drawn on you all. He's aiming directly for Aegis because he knows that that's the one that looks the most beat up, so he can at least take one of you out. Frox's body rather is currently in the watchtower alone.
Vampires.
Okay.
Yeah.
I quickly like start waving my hands and go. And no, I take notice that I can't see Frox anywhere, and the fact that he's bleeding. I go. The guy we were just following orders. We were just on our way, and then before we got here, we got robbed by the goblins. The goblins tried to rob us on the way here. I don't know what's happening, and
Yeah.
everybody's freaking out. They must have thrown something. So I throw this deception roll.
Okay, go ahead.
This is not gonna go well. Mine is very low. Just so bad. Like,
We'll hope. We'll hope.
We're gonna hope that I'm
We're running on
high
hope
roll
and
again.
dreams.
Oh well, I got a 19, so it's 20.
Okay. He is skeptical, but he believes you. Yeah. And he like spits some blood on the ground. Fucking goblins, fucking Sorella, this whole place is a fucking shithole.
I then go. It's like almost everybody is on the ship. I'm gonna I think there was another guy that was out here. I'm gonna go check on him real quick, and I'm gonna I can heal him if I find him. So and then I just kind of go past him.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go towards the area that we passed and wait for him to start talking to the other guys. I'm kind of like trying to gesture towards Kaya as I go, like just like to keep him busy or something.
Okay, he's still pointing at his bow and arrow at Aegis. So who the fuck do you work for then?
Well, I'm Kaya, the famous vampire hunter. this is my companion Aegis. We were hunting down vampires, and I don't know if he was one of you guys or if he was blending in, but there was a vampire among you guys, and he attacked my buddy. So we're trying to track that one down.
Is that a deception?
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll for it.
Oh no, I rolled low. That'll be
No.
a 22.
Yeah, that still succeeds.
Thank
I
God.
rolled
so low.
Okay.
It's a 22.
I was gonna make everybody believe that there's vampires down here before we leave.
There's fucking vampires.
Cause
Kaya,
mass
If there wasn't
panic
a
and
cult
hysteria
before,
There's
if there
fucking
wasn't a cult
vampires.
before, there will be a cult when we leave because of
Oh, how
There's-
funny would it be if I accidentally create a cult of vampires by tricking everyone into believing one exists?
Yeah.
Great. Now there's fucking vampires down here too. Can't wait to get the fuck out of this place. What's wrong with them? And he kind of like points to his friends that are on the floor screaming, with his bow and
That-
arrow.
That's
At this
why I
point
rushed
in
down
time,
here.
I'm kind of. Can I do I need to do a stealth roll to try to kind of sneak up the tower? Because I'm still not seeing him, and I'm like, if he's bleeding, maybe he went up there.
Nah, you can climb up the tower, but as you're doing it, give me a perception check.
Perception check. Okay.
We
I got a 21.
21. Okay, hold on to that for a second.
one of my companions, as well as I guess these are probably your companions, started screaming, so we rushed down here. That's when we discovered probably one of the vampires, and yeah, they disappeared. I'm not exactly sure where they went off to, but we're just trying to figure it out, and I assume maybe some sort of magic. I don't really know exactly what's causing them to scream, but I'd be screaming too if vampires were around.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Irie, you come to, but as you're coming to, you hear the quietest voice in your ear. Wake up. And suddenly everything, all the nightmares, everything that you were seeing is just gone, and you see your friend around you. And you are slowly kind of coming to, and the other people that were screaming are like not screaming anymore, and like also
Okay.
sitting up looking really confused. Yeah. Lear, you, as you are climbing the stairs, or climbing up to the tower, you see a gray form, definitely inhuman, hunched over Frox's body.
Bro. Oh no.
If he's robbing me, I'm going to rob him so hard back.
Bruh, I don't think you have to worry about being robbed. It's most likely your life he's robbing. Ooh. Am I able to tell what he's doing, or that it's just that this thing is there?
I'm gonna say as you're climbing the ladder, just that it's there.
Ooh.
And it seems to be mostly covering Frox's body. It's like hunched over. Its back is almost at this like unnatural curve that looks almost like it's at a 90-degree angle. You can see the ridges of its spine through like very thin paper-like gray skin. The ribs also protruding. Its hand, from what you can see, has these very, very long, almost talon-like fingers that are kind of like scraping against the floor as it's like grabbing onto Frox's body. You do not see its face.
I'm trying to think of what to do. Hold on.
What will you do?
And you say, is it like see-through or is it like
It's not
solid?
see-through, it's solid.
It's solid.
What will you do?
I hate when magical items are very vague on the rules of their.
I'm probably gonna do something. You can tell me if I'm allowed to do this or not. I don't know, but can I cast on this random creature that I've seen? Can I cast Aboleth's Lung on it?
What?
Aboleth's Lung. Target gains the ability to breathe water, but it can no longer breathe air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
you can do
that's
that.
so good.
Okay.
Go ahead. Roll for it.
What's my art? Can't. It's 7 plus. I can't do math. Hold on.
That's all kinds of fucked up.
It's a 23.
Okay, it succeeds. You manage to cast this spell, and it kind of, and then it stops, and then it turns and like looks at you very slowly, the bones in its neck popping as it turns, and you see two kind of like hollow eye sockets with just like the tiniest pinprick eyes in the very back, like deep set into the eye sockets, almost like they don't belong there. And this maw that is kind of bursting open, like it's unable to close all the way, its teeth kind of like jutting out, and they're all mismatched, different bits of rotting teeth. You're pretty sure some bits are actually bone and not teeth that have kind of been like forced
Damn.
into its jaw, and it just and it keeps hold of Frox as it watches you.
Have to breathe air eventually. Or maybe you won't. Who knows?
Who knows? And it kind of keeps eye contact with you, and it starts to move, dragging Frox's body along the ground, like it's about to run off with it.
Can I try to knock Frox out of its hands real quick?
You can try.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So that's just a
break.
strength. Ad break. Oh,
You have time.
Okay.
You can
I'm trying
consult
my
the council. You can consult the council.
help, guys! I'm trying my best.
One before we get to that, one question I have.
Yes.
My dagger has the charges that allow me to activate properties.
Mm-hmm.
It does not signify how long said properties last on it.
Oh,
Okay.
your dagger's still on
So,
fire.
like, is the dagger still able to inflict flaming as well as the returning property, or like how long does that last? I know it recharges every day, but it doesn't specify how long the enchantment lasts.
Since it doesn't specify how long the enchantment lasts, I'd say I feel like it's pretty fair to give it like 5 rounds. So at
Got
this
it.
point, the enchantment's probably gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, water. So
Also water.
Whenever we come back from ad break, I'm gonna be like gesture and be like, hey, maybe you should take a look at this or something along those lines.
Do you still have a heal?
I can still heal. I have.
If you healed Frox and brought him back to consciousness.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, but it's also like
that
how it could help.
Yeah.
So can I yell and then do that, or
Yeah.
does that have to be separate? Okay, I'll do
No,
that
you
then.
can do
Don't
that.
forget, the dwarf doesn't like me.
Yeah, but if I just say, hey, maybe you should take a look at this, I'm not specifying that it's you that I need them to look at.
I mean, the other thing is that it might take them a little bit to get over there.
Yeah,
There is still
Yeah.
a
but at
dwarf with
least
a weapon pointed at them.
yeah, but as long as there's like somebody that might be on the way. Also, since it may or may not be going into the water, Puff is still in the water, so we've got that.
Puff is death rolling.
Death rolling, but I could still stand him to attention if I yell out, so maybe he'll listen for once.
But yeah, no. If maybe you bring Frox back to
Yeah.
consciousness, then there are 2 people conscious there. That
Mhm.
might.
That's
I
what
don't know
I'm
exactly what their ruling is.
gonna try that. We really did try. We really tried to stay together at first.
You tried. I did. This is why I warned you.
Listen, I was this close to killing this guy.
Yeah, I've been in a weird nightmare state for basically all of this. I'm gonna take no responsibility.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm just gonna have Kaya start singing. Just hate to give the satisfaction, asking how you're doing now. Just have start singing Olivia Rodrigo Vampire.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Not Olivia Rodrigo Vampire.
Blood
also, that's
sucker,
hysterical.
vein fucker, bleeding me
think we're back.
dry like a goddamn vein.
Oh,
Yes,
back.
we are indeed back, and Foxy sent us a care package. Thank you,
Woo,
Foxy.
thank you.
Yeah, so
I will be
here,
indisposed for the next 2 minutes.
what will you do?
I'm gonna, like talked about before, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, maybe you should take a look at this, and at the same time, I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds
Okay.
on Frox.
Go ahead and cast.
So I got a 14 on the spell. Ah, get off the table, Bones! No, get down.
You're still not in combat. I'm pretty sure that doesn't meet his armor class, but I will allow that.
It does not.
Like it.
Okay,
It was before.
like before.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 and the plus, so that would be 16 divide, and it's half, so that's gonna be 8.
All right, Frox, you come to in this thing's arms, and it's about to just like jump off the side of the fucking tower with you.
Get this ugly motherfucker off me! I start flipping out.
All right, and it tightens its grip on you, and just kind of like its body like jerks unnaturally and like looks down at you, and it just lets out the screech right in your face, and then it lets
Ugh.
go and disappears somewhere away from the docks. Frox, you fall to the ground on in the tower, like up against the railing.
You good? Are you good?
No.
No, I don't think I'm
If
good
that's-
either.
Is that dwarf still alive?
He is.
I want his head.
Okay, you can have it, but for now, how about you hide, because we've mostly got him tricked, and Aegis is looking a little worse for wear and just literally flung a flaming body into the water. Some shit went down, so just kind of lay low, but stay near me, because I'm starting to get the feeling that these people are not the cause of the disappearances.
Yeah, whatever was
I think we just found it. Whatever that thing was.
I need.
As this conversation's going on, one of the people that was kind of laying on the ground screaming for a while kind of manages to stand up.
Oh no.
And take a shaky breath. What happened? Who? Dover? Dover, are you okay? And one of the other people is like, yeah, oh, my head. Oh, fuck. Where's Sina, Lena? And you hear two other voices. So we're here. We're, on the boat? What happened? Where's Siksik and Karaxi? Where? I'm over here, and Siksik still has his bow drawn, pointed at Aegis. Karaxi's dead. Vampire or some shit. I don't know who these people are. Well, I know who that one is. She's a famous vampire hunter, apparently. Because that was the other thing we needed here was fucking vampires. And one of the girls, kind of this half elf that looks like she has seen some shit in the last 10 minutes, approaches very carefully, and she's kind of holding herself, still shaking a little bit. The tears, like there's like mascara tears like staining her face. Okay, who the fuck are you?
Oh,
Who
honey.
are all of you?
I'm going to, like, slowly with my hand... I'm going to put the dagger away and slowly with my hands up approach her. Honey, are you okay?
No, I'm really not, and I want to leave. Like, now?
We killed the vampire. Everything is going to be okay.
I don't know
Well,
about that.
okay is a relative term. We're past the hard part. But if you just take a deep breath with me, and I like, everything is going to move forward. Sooner or later, we will be able to breathe. We'll be away from this place, and it'll be okay.
While Kaya's doing all this, I just spit out a shit ton of blood in the background.
She kind of like recoils.
He got into the fight with the vampire, but
Okay.
we came out of it.
Okay. We need to leave. We need to leave.
Okay.
We need to leave. Like now.
Okay. Where are we headed?
Away from here, back to the surface. We're supposed to get all these people to the surface, and oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who sent you guys?
Nobody. Everybody was disappearing, and people were scared, and we just wanted to help, and everyone on the ship wanted to leave, but we couldn't. We weren't allowed to leave.
It's Kaya just like starting to start sobbing along with
No.
because that's
No.
what it sounded like.
No, that's Karu going, "Oh my fucking god." Okay. Okay, yeah.
Like,
we
oops.
we got to get these people out of here into safety. Hey, Mr. Dwarf sir, should we maybe help get like your friends onto the boat and out of here?
Yeah, let's. And he's still he's giving Aegis like a side eye as he like puts his bow away, and he's like, yeah, let's. We've been here too long. Sorella will send some fucking bastards after us. Maybe more of those fucking vampires. I don't fucking know. Let's just.
What? Why is Sorella sending people after you guys? Who is Sorella?
The fucking mayor?
Oh, okay. I
bitch.
haven't met her yet.
Good. If you haven't met her, then you're not on her radar, you might want to get out of here before her and that fucking elf of hers figure out that you're down here and that you're semi-competent.
We're just hunting vampires. They shouldn't bother with us.
Yeah, right. And he's like, the others are also kind of holding themselves and trying to like get what little supplies they can manage back onto the boats. And Sig kind of like gets onto one of the boats and pushes it so it's kind of already in its way, and it kind of goes past Puff, who is still doing a little death roll with the corpse,
Plus, we love you.
having a blast. And he steps
Just like when I played catch back in the swamp.
exactly. He steps onto the other boat with the woman who's sobbing, and kind of looks back to you guys and is like, I mean it, get the fuck out of town before she notices you, and pushes off.
Okay, it was maybe nice meeting you, sort of, not really, but I hope you guys succeed.
Thanks, kid. Don't get yourself killed hunting those vampires.
Don't worry,
the
I
fuck?
still have ice cream to
Thanks.
get after we're done.
He looks confused but says nothing as the two boats filled with refugees float off into the underground inlet.
Oh my fucking
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
We killed the good guy!
I knew it.
Oh my god.
You each
I had a
Womp womp.
feeling. That's why it was the sneak on the boat.
you each get 1,000 XP from that.
Nice.
Have you
Oh,
been playing
yeah.
the other sessions?
Poor man.
Yeah, I gave you guys XP last session.
I
Too.
think it was 600, right?
Yeah, it was 600.
Oh
If
my
my
god,
ma-
that poor man.
I was listening to it this past week to catch up. I think we were at 6,200.
Yes. So now you'd be at 7,200.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
so,
in the wrong tab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I almost got kidnapped. It's wild.
Damn.
Can't believe I got lit on fire after I passed out. That was crazy.
Guys,
Nightmare
That
for
happened.
you
and
know.
without me.
I want you to know, my Frox is going to have a grudge against most of the other small races at this rate. A halfling executed his mother, a dwarf beat the shit out of him, left, and he couldn't even get his head.
That sounds like a Frox problem.
Man, that sucks.
Oh.
It sounds like he's about to go crazy.
It got to a point where I was asking Lear for help, and I just yelled, "Drop the bitch and help!" No,
Oh, that was so
sorry, but
good.
just fucking.
Damn.
Oh, that I love the fact that Kaya has no trauma from killing this person because Kaya
You're
is
fully
convinced
convinced it
they
was a
were a vampire.
Yeah, just fully.
100% convinced that they're a vampire. And therefore did not.
Oh.
If
It's
Kaya,
not even like connecting the dots that it was your dagger that was on fire, therefore that's why the main person is
Hey.
flames. No, it's because he was a vampire.
Yeah.
Of course, 100%.
you already
Hey.
know Kaya was gonna keep trying one-liners every time she stabbed him.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
was. She was.
Every
We knew.
single time until they died, I was going to come up with a new one-liner.
New one-liner. It's
And
like we
that's
can't
valid.
have a third one in a row, please. This poor man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He died very scared in a dark place.
Literally.
No
In the-
joke, I went and got popcorn. This got so entertaining.
Is that why you were going to
Oh,
be
that was so much
indisposed for
fun.
2 minutes?
Absolutely, I was sitting there
Oh,
staring at
I
the fucking
just was
microwave.
like, okay, I'm in Nightmare Land. I'm sitting here eating cheesecake.
Valid.
You really at
nice.
the beginning of the session went, okay, I have an idea, and then you fucked off, did the idea, and then you were out for the rest of the
I didn't do anything.
You
Oh.
took the whole thing off and left us to deal with it.
I also
In all
love the
fairness,
fact that it was like,
you
no,
know-
Frox, don't do the thing, don't go off alone, and then Irie.
I'm like, hell yeah,
I
guys.
tried so
Got it.
hard, and it came from the last person I expected.
We moved
In
a
all
grand
fairness-
total of 5 feet.
Yeah.
If the other two
I
were
wasn't-
not disposed of, we absolutely all would have gotten our shit rocked.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try and get rid of the dwarf that was shooting at us. And then the 22 crit comes out of nowhere and just fucks me up.
Yeah, that.
Also,
If,
fucking
if
when I
Aegis
went-
didn't punch me in the beginning, I would have lived and probably killed him.
To
Man,
be
when I-
fair,
when I said no,
punched
I
you
thought
because you
Mike was
walked
muted.
up and kicked his ass.
I don't
thought
drop to the floor
muted when you said no.
in cower in fear.
I straight up thought I was muted when I went no.
No, because can you imagine Aegis actually like in characters go
No.
no.
That's so funny.
I see you. No, you can't.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, that was
I-
so good.
I intimidate him. You can't see me.
I'm still
I guess I
crying
don't.
over the fact that all of us going one by one out the door is like Kaya doing the little eye to you, I'm watching you signal, and then Ira like blowing a kiss, and then me just coming on, I'm just gonna flip them off.
Oh,
And then I got a
That-
concussion.
Perfect.
Yeah.
my,
Maybe I should have robbed him real fast. Damn.
You should have. That was a perfect chance. Why? Irie was flirting with him very openly.
Yeah.
I
was
your
Providing the
boyfriend is
best
suspicious as fuck.
opportunities for you.
Your
Hey,
boyfriend
Irie,
is
I have a
suspicious
business
as
plan
fuck.
for you. Are you in?
I got so much joy out of every time I tried to talk while holding Aegis's hand. Just and I was.
I'm so happy that you played along with Hikaru. You are my favorite person when we do this.
Oh,
The smelling salts.
the
Yeah.
smelling salts were so
Yeah,
good.
no, Dom, I'm sorry. You were not walking away from that unpunched.
Yeah, that's valid.
You don't touch me with that
And
shit.
you learn how to animate
You
shit.
just needed to do
For just for this
one less
reason alone.
damage.
Yeah.
Listen, fucking Aegis has already lived with Frox. We established it. It's lore. He doesn't want to fucking touch you. You smell like shit.
The smell of death.
Also, it very much amuses me that our tankiest person is the goblin, and our apparently least tanky person is the giant lizard.
No, it's because
Punch through walls.
it's because when I was setting up my fucking character and I was rolling for shit and like making a test to this because she helped me set it
I
up.
did.
My lowest roll was for fucking what is it? For hit points.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
I rolled.
That's good for
Really
it's
good.
Fine.
Please tell me there is a way to increase amount of hit points.
Every
Yeah,
level.
when you level up.
Anything that goes off of perception, I'm pretty much set on.
Great.
I'm
Gonna
solid on
lie, love it.
I'm solid on deception.
I will say, you guys did, for not having done much physically, you learned a lot this session.
Yeah.
Yes.
I learned that I need to buy fucking children leashes for all of you.
You also need to buy a lot of
No one
health
can be
potions because you're the one
trusted.
who goes down.
Nobody.
Also, okay,
Hey, man.
you want to know the funny thing? Both times it's happened, people have just fucking left.
To be
Hey, man,
fair,
I'm kicking
I
myself
didn't
right now.
expect
He really
you
is
and
like,
that guy
"Oh,
to go head to
squirrel,"
head.
and immediately got distracted and just leave. Like
What?
immediately forget the goal.
Why are you
So-
kicking yourself?
A couple of the times I hit sneak attack, I only rolled the d6 once.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I just realized.
Fine, I saved you.
I
We
couldn't
made it
go.
through, and that's all that
you
matters.
did
Yeah,
make
we're
it
all
through.
right.
You might have been fucked if Kaya didn't pull out that deception. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now vampires are just canon.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, next time maybe we should try to talk to them first.
Oh yeah, in theory.
in
If we
theory-
talk
in
to
theory,
him,
we
I
might.
guarantee
Maybe
it
we
won't.
should
Bro
try
came
and talk
running at me
first.
with a sword.
We'll let Kaya talk to them about vampires next time.
Also, technically not a deception anymore that I'm a vampire hunter.
No, technically.
As far as Kaya's concerned, she told the truth. She is now a vampire hunter, and now that
Living
that
in her
whole
own
group
world.
that witnessed all of this is going to tell stories of Kaya the vampire hunter.
Yeah.
The legendary vampire.
It's so
When I've
Alligator
had too many like
and fed him
war
to an alligator.
flashbacks to argue with any of this.
Yeah.
The vampire hunter and her reptilian steed.
You know what? Lear's just gonna go
Yeah.
with it too. Lear's like, yep, 100%. You totally killed a vampire.
Mhm.
Yep, that happened.
Mhm.
I
hate
mean, he caught on
myself
flames and
short
then you
from
fed him
all
the
this,
puff
but
just to make
It is
sure.
11:30. I have to go to sleep.
Yeah. No
Okay.
worries. All right, friends. I'm gonna go ahead and find us somebody to raid into. Thank you all for hanging out with me and participating in the D&D. I hope you had fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yay.
It was great.
Hell yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Pain.
Bye. To sleep.